94-mile-an-hour sinker, and it gave the Yankees the lead. The home run ball holds both value in baseball history and in the auction block if it ever made it there. But this one instead ends up in the pocket of Aaron Judge. It doesn't really cost him anything, as the bullpen coach for the Toronto Blue Jays caught it. And because he's in baseball, he got it back to Aaron Judge, and everybody's so happy. So there was a Blue Jays fan wearing a Bo Bichette jersey in the front row of the 100 level just behind the Blue Jays bullpen in left field. And he reached out with his glove and had it nick his glove, and he knew he didn't catch it, and he immediately went into surrender Cobra.
Yeah.
Now, so the numbers I threw out a second ago, hold on a second, because experts have estimated the ball to be worth $150,000 on the low end. Some have said that it would go between $250,000 and $400,000. I heard on a Toronto Blue Jays radio broadcast last night, like the game broadcast, that there was an auction house that had guaranteed $2 million to the person that finished with that home run ball.
You saw his name, right?
Yeah, you're burying the lead.
Frankie Lasagna couldn't haul in the noodle.
Come on, Frankie!
Frankie Lasagna.
37-year-old Toronto restaurant owner that goes by the name of Frankie Lasagna told the press after the game that he would have kept the home run ball.
He's part of Tony Soprano's crew. Frankie Lasagna.
Do you see the guys that caught 60 and how they gave the ball back for like a couple of signed jerseys and a bat? Like, could have gotten a few $100,000 for it, and that's what they got it for?
I do like that, though. Like, you know what? Show some respect. It's not all, the money's great, but, I mean, you could sell the jerseys and the bat if you want to and still make a pretty payday.
Yeah, but not that big.
Not that big, but they show respect. This is a good thing that this is happening, in my opinion.
I have questions.
By all means.
Question number one.
Where was Vito Parmesan?
Do you like veggies in your lasagna? I don't know. No, question number one. If you end up with that ball, are you returning it to the player who reached the milestone?
Boy, I'd like to say yes. I don't know, man. $2 million is a lot of money.
Well, no. Don't get ahead. Just answer one question at a time. I'm going to get to the $2 million.
All right. My first thought is yes.
Borky?
Yeah.
Okay. If you return that historic baseball to Aaron Judge, what is your ask? Are you negotiating? Do you have something in mind that you really want, or you're just like, whatever they give me, I'll take it and be like, hey, cool?
He has to sign with the Giants this offseason.
He's about to sign, what, a $500 million contract at the end of this year, fully guaranteed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take $250K.
Oh, you want the player to pay you?
Or whoever's the ball will be given to Aaron Judge for $250K, and I won't try to gouge you for millions. I understand that there's a balance here, but give me $250. However it gets into my account, here's my routing number. You get the baseball, guaranteed.
So I don't really care, Aaron Judge, if you pay this. If Brian Cashman comes up with the money, if the Steinbrenner family buys it, if the Yankees Family Foundation pays for it, when I am wired $250,000, the baseball is yours.
Yes, because I want it to go to him.
And that feels like a better than fair market rate.
Yes, because I do want it to go to him. I wouldn't just give it up to, like, whatever the auction company is that would offer the most. No, I want him to have the ball, but I'm holding it until you give me, with your $500 million guaranteed contract, $250K.
All right, let me ask you this a different way, because you want the ball to go back to him and you want $250,000. But I own Steiner Sports Auctions, and I say, hold on, Hossein, I will give you $1 million in a certified check right now.
It's tough to say no.
I might use that as leverage and maybe change my offer, but my goal at the end of the day would be to get the guy that hit the ball. I want him to have the ball. I'll use it to my advantage, but I want him to have the ball, even if it costs me some.
Yeah, I'm gonna leverage the auction firm. Be like, I gotta be honest, I really would prefer to give this ball to him, but for $2 million we can talk.
Okay, that's who you're trying to negotiate with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Aaron Judge is. I'm gonna be like, honestly, I want to give you the ball. We'll figure something out. If you want to do something for me, that's great. But the auction firm.
But buddy, there's a number.
There is a number. I mean, I'm just a guy. I got debts. I'd like to pay them off.
Yeah.
Like to maybe have a nice car. Like to have a little of that taste of that cross money.
Let me put a wrinkle in this. What about another option that nobody's talking about? What about an option that is a bit of a roll of the dice for the holder of the baseball? So can you imagine if you caught Roger Maris's 61st home run 6 decades ago? Mm-hmm. And somebody might have given you, I don't know, $10,000 for it then.
A lot of money back then.
A lot of money. And you'd said, nope, I'm going to hold on to this. What do you think that Roger Maris baseball would be worth now? Now, you're doing some speculating, right? You're doing some projecting on what Aaron Judge might be and what memorabilia values might become. But historically, memorabilia values for the most elite have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So what about betting on the unknown and saying, yeah, Aaron, I know that you'd like to have it, and auction house, I know you'd like to have it, and you're willing to pay, significant amount short term. I'm just going to hold on to this and see what happens. Aaron, we'll see what kind of contract you end up signing and how valuable this becomes to you. We'll see how your career goes and how valuable it comes to the general public. Is there a scenario where you would say, you know what, this is a great piece of baseball memorabilia, I'm just going to keep it for a while
0%
and then see
chance.
what happens?
I would love to see the chart of Maris's ball, like what it was worth, and then what it was worth with McGuire, and then with Bonds, and I bet there's some dips in there. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, if you had Maris's 61
in '97, it was worth more than it was worth in '98. I bet.
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine if you had that ball to sell while McGuire and Sosa were chasing that record?
Yeah.
You said 0% chance, Borky. You're not taking that risk. You're going to get what you can and move on.
Bird in hand versus bird in bush. I mean, so many things could happen to the value of that ball, right? I mean, maybe he breaks the record again, and there's 2 61s, and so then your 61 isn't as valuable, or what happens. I'm not accusing him, just because the nature of baseball. If there's a giant steroid scandal with Aaron Judge and he gets caught juicing, and then suddenly those kind of things, I would just rather take my money now,
cheating Yankees,
as opposed to hold on to that with the worry of depreciating value. What happens if another Yankee steps in and breaks Judge's record, and then his ball is more valuable? And so, no, just give me the money now.
It really is something, by the way. This is.
Somebody said, and then somebody would do you like Ole Miss did State and hit 62 next year.
It stings.
Wow.
It hurts. It hurts in my chest.
Wow.
I may have a heart attack. Right here on the course.
Johnny McComb says the pros are mercenaries. What's wrong with the fan being the same way?